Just before we pack down, we just want to go through the 4 reasons why you need to buy this tent. It really is a bargain tent. I'm quite happy to say that it could well be a 4-season one. Did I just say that? A 4-season tent? Hello, my name is Ant and you're watching Survive the Night, and in this episode we're out on the moorland, the West Pennine moorland, and it's the day before bonfire night, so we're looking at the 4th of November, and as you can see I'm out in a new tent, and also I'm joined by Leon, who is out in a new tent, and it's exactly the same tent that we're both in. I was speaking to Leon earlier on in the week, and he mentioned that he picked up the OEX Bobcat 1. So I said, right, okay, what's that like? So he sent us a few pictures of it, and Bob's your uncle, I had to buy it. I literally had to buy it because, for one, it is absolutely dirt cheap at the minute. There is a sale on, and I will leave the link in the description below for you guys to have a look at it. I'll tell you more in depth about the price a little bit later on, but I'm sure you'll be happy with it as I am. I love a bargain. Leon loves a bargain, don't you, pal?
Absolutely. Got to do in this climate.
So it really is a bargain tent for the money. It is absolutely. Well, you know what Leon's OEX Jackal 3 is like. You know, a lot of you guys have been interested in that, and it's showing a lot of interest on Instagram at the minute. I've got a photo of it from the last camp that we both did in a woodland setting. So go and have a look at that. Ant Survive the Night on Instagram, and also Leon Constantine on Instagram. So yeah, yeah, check them out. See a lot of photos of these types of camps and things like that. But going more in depth into this is a 1-man tent, and it's down as a 3-season tent, but I'm thinking I'm quite I'm quite happy to say that it could well be a 4-season one. Did I just say that? A 4-season tent for the price that we paid? Not telling you the price just yet. We'll keep you going. We'll keep you going on that. The walk in was really nice. Quite pleasant, weren't it, Leon? Had to stop for a couple of, well, for quite a few times, which I'll go into a little bit more detail on what has been my ailments. But yeah, we're all set up now. We've got a fantastic outlook over Blackburn area and Blackpool as well. And we're here for the fireworks. First things first, get a brew on. Definitely get a brew on. So we're looking at around about, I would say 5:30 now, 5:45, something like that. And it is completely pitch black, as you'd expect. We're now in British winter time, so the clocks have gone back. And yeah, it's a little bit depressing, but we like winter, we like autumn. So the only thing is, it's not that great for filming. Everything's black. But right, so what we're on tonight. So I brought the Ridge Monkey up, and I thought, what else can I try in the Ridge Monkey that I've not actually tried yet? And lo and behold, in the fridge was a nice pizza. So I thought, well, why not? Let's give it a try. You can cook pizzas in the Ridge Monkey. So we've got that. We've also got a Scotch bonnet, and we've also got one of the hot green chilies as well to chop up and go on it. Leon's not having any of that, are you? Scotch bonnet, yeah. Daft. I eat them raw, Leon. What are you on about? So yeah, so we're going to try the pizza tonight. We've got a few beers, and we're just going to chill out and see what this brand new tent is like, which I'm hyper impressed with. What are you thinking about it, Leon?
I can't hear you.
What are you thinking? First impressions?
It's alright,
Yeah, yeah.
A lot smaller than the other one though.
Yeah, yeah.
I like the palace.
Yeah, he's used to his palace, but I'm sure he will love this, and the weight is unbelievable. But a little bit more. In fact, I'll probably tell you a little bit more about this tomorrow when it's light. Fingers crossed the weather will hold up and we can get a few shots outside. Yeah, we're gonna have to cut it on the table. I've head off worse. That's all I'm saying. We're going whole hog, and we're having the seeds and everything. Same again, seeds the lot. We need something to keep us warm through the night, and I think this is going to be the one. So just while I'm doing the tea, you've probably heard me coughing away, which I am really sorry about. There's nothing worse on a camera than you hearing somebody cough, but I'm just getting over COVID. It actually got me. It's taken 3 years to get me, and this was my first bout of COVID, and it was the worst one that you could imagine. I had everything, all the symptoms, and yeah, I've never been as ill in my life. Get them seeds on, look at that. Let's turn this heat down. Let's get the first pizza in. Or the first slice. Oh, I might get 2 in actually. Let's try that. Yes. Yes, please. Oh, and a little bit of grass. So I'm hoping it won't take too long to cook. There we go. So we're leaving our headquarters and we're heading over. We're going to encroach on Leon now. Hey, my man.
Hello, hello.
How's it going?
Alright, alright.
Oh, what are you on?
A sag curry.
Oh, Sag, he's on the spicy stuff.
Yeah, with,
Would you like a little bit of Scotch bonnet in there as well?
No.
Are you sure?
No.
Ooh, yeah, look at that. Nice. So, impressions, Leon. First impressions of the Bobcat 1.
Do you know what?
What are you thinking?
It's a nice little tent.
1 minute,
So far.
let me just do that. That's better.
Sorry. Yeah, it's a nice little tent. I've got the wind directly going in, hence why I've got this. But it's keeping me nice and warm.
Yeah.
Yeah, very compact, don't get me wrong. So I'll see how I sleep tonight.
Yeah,
I'm used to my palace.
I was going to say it's probably the tightest that Leon's been. He's
I'm tight.
he's been in the Van Gogh.
Yeah.
And he liked the Van Gogh.
Yeah, I like the Van Gogh. It's just that you can't sit up in it.
Yeah, there's no headroom.
That's the only downside with the Van Gogh.
Yeah.
Apart from that, it's absolutely superb.
But this is the perfect solution for those people who like a little bit of headroom, who want to be able to cook in the porch area without having to lie down. I think this is going to be one of the tents to beat, to be honest with you, because it's got everything. Lightweight. We're looking at 1.9 kilograms.
It's not the lightest, but it's lighter.
It's lighter than the Banshee,
Yeah.
which in retrospect is actually a 2-man tent, but you'd be hard done to get two adults in the Banshee. But this is a 1-man, strictly 1-man. But you can sit up in it, as you can see. Leon is, he's quite comfortable. He's all right there. He's wrapped up. So yeah, we will show you more in the morning when it's a little bit brighter. So yeah, side on. That's how close we are. We're not too bad. Leon tried putting the tarp up over his, but unfortunately the wind was horrendous.
Yeah,
so
pitch the tents up slightly wrong, but we want to see all the fireworks.
Well, yeah. So that's our view on this 4th of November. Just turn that off. There we go. Hopefully you can see some of the fireworks going off. Okay, let's have a look at it. This is the first 2. Oh my word. Stuck right up on the top. That's looking good though. I think that's going to go down the gullet quite nice.
Whoa! Get him.
Perfect. Morning, everybody. Well, what a night. Cosy night, nice and warm. It was supposed to be around about 5 degrees last night, 5-6 degrees. Didn't feel like it at all. Maybe because I'm in the Four Seasons bag, but because this tent is so compact and closed in and a little bit claustrophobic, it keeps the heat in really well. The inner is just brilliant, really toasty. I literally had the sleeping bag pulled down like that. I was that warm, and that's unheard of for me. But as you can hear, the rain is kicking in. It started about 5 o'clock, and I've just unzipped the front of the tent, and it is a bleak morning, a real bleak morning. It's around about 7:15 now, and yeah, not the best pitch at all, guys. I'm literally sloped, as you know. but I thought the sleeping quarters end was alright, but it's not. It's pushing me towards the door, so not been a perfect night's sleep, but alright, it's still been good. So let's get a brew on, get some breakfast done, and talk about this awesome tent. So one of the great features of this tent, being that we're out on a gloomy moor, raining and miserable, is the hydrostatic head rating, which is 5,000. So that's really darn good. So on a day and a night like this, you want to be knowing that everything in your tent is going to be safe and dry, and no issues here. It's absolutely fantastic. The features, now that we've tidied away a little bit, so in the inner you've got two pockets, one at that head end, and you've also got another pocket at that end there as well. You've also got a nice little hanging point for your lantern. At the moment the lantern is there, and this is your little porch area. So you get a little footprint that is attached to the inner. And how you attach the inner, there's 3 pegs, well there's 4 pegs actually. So one peg down at that side, it's a hook, little hook that hooks onto the outer skin of the tent. Same in that corner, and then same vice versa at the other side. And then all you do is toggle up the rest of the inner. Dead simple, but not dead simple when you're in the pitch black and you can't see what you're doing. First time for both of us putting these tents up. It wasn't hard at all. The miserable weather didn't help, but it wasn't hard to put up. So yeah, so you've got the nice little inner there, and the outer. This is your, as I say, your porch area. So you haven't got loads of room, but you've got enough room for the kit that I've brought, which is a winter kit. You know, I've got all sorts of accessories and things like that, and I think there is definitely enough room. You have a nice little flap, little rain flap over here, just to keep that rain off you. And being that the rain is hitting us from behind, it's not too bad, but I would probably see rain dripping off that skirt at some point. But yeah, there are options. The little guy lines, really like those little features of the little rings. That's a great idea. OEX. And then back inside you have 2 of these pockets. Now, these pockets you saw me this morning unzip the front of the tent and pop that door into there. So you've got the 2 nice size pockets for that feature, or for putting your own stuff in. It's entirely up to you, but I like that feature. I think it's really good. It just keeps the flappiness of the door out of the way. You don't have to struggle and fight and roll it up and toggle it down. So one of the features I wasn't too sure about actually when I looked at it was that it is literally just one pole to hold the tent up, and I'm thinking strong winds and things like that, but it really does work. It is literally all you need, and as I said, it's a lightweight. It's not an ultra lightweight, but it's a lightweight backpacking tent with one pole. The pole is 8.5 millimeters, and it's I think it's a Dura pole, I think it is. But yeah, I think it's a really compact, fantastic idea if you want to do a lot of hiking and you don't want to carry that weight of a Banshee, which is, I think it's 2.5 kilograms, the Banshee. So it shaves off quite a bit, and yeah, it's just a really good feature. Like I say, I wasn't too sure in winds and things like that, but it would hold up. There's that many guy out points. It's not moved. It's literally been like this. As you can see, it's blowing. It's not a gale force at all, but it's blowing, and there's been no issues whatsoever at all. Another cool feature is the door itself. It's a multi-use door, and yeah, it can zip down just to a half, just so you can peep out, have a look at the weather conditions for that day, know what you're gonna have to be putting on clothes wise. But yeah, I like that feature. I really like how it's level. Like I say, this little rain flap will keep the rain off you if you just want to have it to a half. You'll be able to cook in the vestibule area if you was on a level. I'm not. I'm struggling. But you can also pin that door out as well. If you've got some walking poles, you can pin it out and have it as a bit of a windshield, really, which is a real cool feature. So yeah, I like OEX. They think about it. They think about what people would need and want, which is what I really like that. And yeah, it shows in the products, I think, and it's top quality, absolute top quality product. Leon is actually using that feature with the door as we speak. So he's obviously making a brew in there, letting the steam out. He's got the top zip, the top of the door zip down, letting all the steam out. Good feature. Another amazing feature of this tent is, if you recall Leon's Jackal 3, way back when we tested it out last year, I was impressed with the mesh over the poles. Now this has got the same feature on this one, and that I think really helps with wind, helping it pass through so that it's not actually battering and putting a lot of stress onto the pole itself. I really like that idea, and that's why I think that it could quite well be, or one of the reasons why it could well be, a Four Seasons tent, this. Just before we pack down, we just want to go through the 4 reasons why you need to buy this tent. And number 1, Leon, what would you say?
Definitely lightweight and compactable.
Yeah, definitely lightweight. Yeah. Leon has packed his differently. Yeah. He took the pole section out and strapped it to the outer of his rucksack in the pocket there, which allows then the tent itself, the material, to compact down, compress down, and literally just pop in the bottom of your bag. Fantastic, absolutely fantastic. So yeah, and as we say, it's the lightest tent that I own anyway. I bet you.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Number 2, I would say features. Definitely, it is absolutely ram jam with features for such a small one. For a one-man tent, it is absolutely ram jam with features. I've gone through them with you guys, so yeah, I'm sure you will agree.
Yeah.
I'm more than happy with what it comes with. Are you?
No, I.
Yeah, yeah.
Impressed. I'm most impressed with the door, to be fair. How you can change it in different ways, and
Yeah, yeah. We've worked out 3 different ways that you can use the door at the moment.
you can go left, right.
Yeah.
You can go from the middle, drop it down, and then you can also, you got your eyelets, so you can actually spread it out.
Yeah.
Put on your poles. So that's
Yeah.
4.
4. There you go.
4 ways.
4 ways, and we'll feature those in the next video that we feature this tent.
Yeah.
So number 3, we're gonna be cheeky here and say we reckon it could quite well be a 4-season tent. Obviously with the mesh over the pole to allow the wind to pass through it, but you've also got that you can actually peg the outer literally right to the bottom.
Yeah.
So snowy conditions, you would literally be covered all round. You've got the inner for the warmth. I would definitely use this in the winter months. Yeah. What would you agree? Yeah. We'll try it. We'll give it a go. But I reckon, yeah, a 4 seasons wannabe, definitely. And our last one, the 4th one, which I am sure that you guys will agree. This retailed when it first came out at 190 quid. Would I pay that? No. Would you pay 100 for it, Leon? Possibly.
Push.
80.
You could do it at 80 if
Yeah.
it's on 80 quid.
Yeah. Would you pay lower, 60 quid?
Yeah, you would.
Well, we paid lower than that. We paid for these 2 tents £49 each, and that is with postage and packing as well. So absolute bargain. You need to go out and buy this tent. You really do. At that price, we'll put a link in the description below as to where you can purchase this, and go out and fill your boots, guys. It is really worth it. For £49, you cannot grumble. That's why I wanted to save that one to the last one. It is ideal.
The best £50 tent on the market.
It is. Quite easily the best 50 quid tent. You won't get any better. Sports Direct don't have better than this at that price.
Exactly.
Right, that is it. End of the video. We are literally packed up and ready to go, apart from the tent. And yeah, it's been a tough one, hasn't it? It's not been an easy camp, but it's been a fun camp. Great testing conditions to test out a new tent. So yeah, we are more than happy with these purchases. I hope you've enjoyed it. Thank you, Leon, for coming, mate. It's always a pleasure, as I say in each video. Yeah, that he's out with us. So we just want to thank you for watching. And if you've liked this video, if you possibly hit the thumbs up button, and also if you could comment, that really does help us out. But what really helps the channel out is if you can share this video to like-minded people who are interested in our great outdoors. That would be great if you could pass that on. All right, we'll see you next time. Take it easy. Bye.